What is up, guys? Welcome back to the HF's Fishing YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going and we're going to be hitting some ponds, and we're going to be looking for spawning and pre-spawning bass. Now we're in Texas and it's like 50 degrees right now. The sun is shining and I have really bad lighting right now, but it's like 50 degrees right now, and so we're hoping, the sun's been shining, we're hoping the bass are kind of pulling up. Next week I know they're probably going to be pulling up for sure, hopefully, but we're hoping they'll be pulling up today, and if not, we'll catch some pre-spawn bass. So we're gonna get out to the pond and I will see you there. All right, guys, we have made it out to the pond, and I'm gonna be looking for some bedding bass. I'm gonna be making some tutorial videos on how to catch bedding bass soon. But the first thing you have to do when you're gonna walk around the pond looking for some bedding bass is to figure out where your shadow is, which it looks like if I walk this way or that way, it doesn't really matter because the shadow's not going this way or that way. So I'm gonna start out actually. Why does that look so much like a bed? Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna glance around me real quick. I don't know if they're gonna be bedding because it's pretty cold. It's been really cold recently, but the sun is shining, so the water is, I think the ducks have made the water a little bit murkier than normal. But, you know, so right now my shadow does not matter. Normally we want to walk, oh, my foot is really hurting me. Normally you want to walk really slow around the pond so you don't scare the fish away, but I doubt there's going to be any spawning bass today. Now there might be, I might get proven wrong here. That's what I'm hoping, but the water's really low down in this pond and it's not looking too promising. Yeah, it is shallow. I'm not sure this pond's gonna be as good this year because there's a sinkhole that's draining it away as we speak. So it's like what would normally be deep enough for them to spawn is not, and they're gonna be spawning out deeper. Like, this is not what it has ever looked like. This is weird. It just feels so much more shallow. Like, this is like probably about 8 inches deep, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I thought that was a bass. That's some crazy structure. I think something may have swam out of there. It's like a little hole right there. It was like a man-made structure of some sorts. I've got a little shaky head, I believe. I think, at least. Let's see. Yeah, today I'm rocking a shaky head, just in case there's any spawning. We're hitting 2 ponds today. And then I've got a swim bait, which is also, it's kind of if they're spawning or if they're pre-spawn, which I know they've got to be pre-spawn. We've got, this is 6-cent swim bait that I can't remember the name of, but hopefully we can catch some fish on this guy. I'm gonna try and roll it right over this grass. I don't know if you can see the grass, but there's grass and cover and structure, and that's where I'm hoping the pre-spawn bass should be at, or even occasional bass that might be deciding to spawn because of this warmth and longer days. The swim bait has an incredible action. I don't know if you guys can see that, but every time you pull it just looks really good. It swims incredibly. So I'm just gonna throw the swim bait, give it some twitches and action, and just bring it past some of this shallow grass, and hopefully there's gonna be a bass that'll be willing to attack this thing. Oh wait, I see the light spot. I'm gonna walk up a little bit slower now. We were already walking relatively slow. Now we're going even slower. Just kind of inching along, and I don't see any fish. But there is a lighter spot there compared to the rest, and that's what you're looking for when you're bed fishing. I mean, bass will bed sometimes in darker areas, but normally there'll be grass or there'll be, you know, mud or whatever it is, leaves, and then there's just going to be this bright spot, and that's where the bass are going to be at. And wow. So let me know in the comments if you want to see some instructional videos on how to catch more bass on beds, because I've grown very fond of catching bedding bass, and I am excited to do a lot of that this year and make a ton of footage doing that. So So I don't know if you guys can see on the GoPro screen, but right about there, there's a glare from the sun. I don't know if you can see it, and it's really bad. So I would theoretically, at this point, want to be walking around the pond in that direction because the sun's glaring, or I would want to walk up a little bit higher right here where the sun is not in, or a little bit further back where the sun's not in my vision. Duck. What a chill guy.
Spot number 2.
Does that sound really dramatic? Sure hope so. It's about the time of year that I started my YouTube channel last year, which is crazy that we've been at it for a whole year. So make sure you guys click the subscribe button because we're trying to get to 8,000 subscribers this year. Last year we made it to 300 subscribers. Last year, technically a year ago we were at 0 subscribers, and now we're at like 357. So hopefully we can multiply and get to 1,000. All right, guys, we have made it to the pond. All right, we are recording. It looks really beautiful right now. And we're gonna attempt to catch a fish. Yeah, one time we actually trekked through a bunch of poison ivy at this pond. This pond can be dangerous. That's why it was really fun when we went kayaking here. Got one. Oh, big one. All right, just don't want to win, but we didn't have to worry about poison ivy, or I mean, I guess there's still the possibility for snakes. Stop! I hear something move every time I move. There's a little island right there, which is really cool. What I'm wondering is, does it get any deeper here? Because I can show a clip. Well, I won't be able to show a clip of how deep it is, but I can show a clip of me catching some fish in this pond. Bro, I'm on. Oh my goodness, I'm on. Dude, what? Look at that. That's a... Got him. No. Back here. Let's just take a look at this fish. I mean, he's not as big as I thought. He may be pushing 2, but...
There you go. Nice. That's a better fish. Alright.
Is this 2.5? And I'll say it did not look like this. I mean, maybe it did look like this, but I just don't remember it looking like this. This is where they come up and spawn though. They're probably out deeper, so I'm looking for any bass that may have pulled up early, but so far that's not the case. Okay, whoa, why does this feel so... Look at this. This is scary, okay? Alright. But look at the view you get. Well, I mean, I'm tall enough to see over this, but there's a pretty cool stream that runs past there, but... And, yeah, there's water just flowing right beneath me. I mean, kind of crazy. I would kind of wish I brought my nice camera now, because I would get some pretty cool shots here that you just can't really get with the GoPro. So, but yeah, the water is just flowing. You got a good Chick-fil-A cup up there that kind of ruins the vibes, but you know, so beautiful. Well guys, this was a failed mission, but we're gonna be posting a ton during the springtime, so make sure you guys click the notification bell and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you guys don't miss any of the content that we're going to be uploading. And hopefully I don't fall off of this, but we're going to be probably posting a video next week with hopefully some spawning bass action and catching some bass on beds. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. There's a lot of ice down there. It's kind of wild. That did not happen.